The arena tonight with a look of confidence. Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Anthony Edwards is on the rise. Karl Anthony Towns said, quote, he already has the talent. We all knew that when we drafted him, but he just wants it. And he has that thing, something you can't teach. It has to be built in. Asked of his ceiling, Edwards says, quote, I don't think I have one. I can be as good as anyone. Brian?
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Zach Collins out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Now here's Collins. On the wing, Richardson, guarded by Russell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you got to love when Richardson gets the defense to commit and make a mistake there.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Good on both.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's San Antonio's ball. Poeltl with the ball. Pass to Collins. Outside Richardson. 6 to shoot. Baseline try. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Poeltl. 2 on the clock. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Now here's Vassell. Out to the right wing. Collins finds Johnson. And he buries his first look.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Russell with the ball. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Johnson. Vassell against Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Here's Pirtle. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The three from Russell hits the three-pointer.
And, you know, this is one of D'Angelo's biscuit and butter moves. I mean, quick pull-up off the dribble. He loves that one.
Out to the wing. Collins, left side. Up and over Russell. Collins, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And it's Richardson penetrating. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Second chance effort, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
San Antonio calls timeout. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Pirtle hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Minnesota in the lead. Russell, the pass to Gobert. And here's Anderson. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. The shot by Johnson, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Now Anderson. Pirtle grabs a miss. Gobert against Vassell. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Richardson goes in. And he banks in the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Gobert inside. Covered by Pirtle. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Pirtle. On the wing, Richardson. Guarded by Edwards. From the line. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Vassell. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Russell. Now Towns. Covered by Johnson. Anderson for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Richardson against Russell. Russell against Richardson. Pass to Collins from behind the arc. Tries again. And the bucket by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Back to Russell. Outside, Anderson. To the inside. Here's Towns. Pirtle with the block.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. A different look for San Antonio. Roby, he's checked in for Collins. McDermott comes in for Vassell. And it's Jones in for Richardson. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Anderson. Here's Roby, covered by Towns. Back to Roby. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Pirtle with the bucket.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Noel. Reed passes to Towns. Reed, it's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Jones against Russell. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
And Johnson drops them both.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And Minnesota calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. To the wing on the left. Just 4 to shoot. And it's McLaughlin missing. San Antonio trailing here. To the paint. Here we go. All alone. Got it.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Noel. Here's Prince. Here's McDaniels. Rebound San Antonio. Birtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to McLaughlin. Takes a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Jones. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jang's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's McLaughlin, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. From deep. And it's a Spurs ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Jang. Back to Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 2. And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Johnson. McDaniels with some nice D. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Prince. Plenty of space. And it's good for 2.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Well, the Spurs shooting only 37% early. Jones, the pass to Johnson. McDermott outside. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Spurs making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. Now here's Johnson. Coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Shoot two.
No good on that one.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
And he's good on the second. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Reed can't hit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Roby. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Now Jones. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Johnson. Missed inside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead, up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 24 points. On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Now here's Russell. Collins with the rebound.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Russell against Richardson. Here's Collins. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Up and over Richardson. Offensive rebound. Spurs shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Bates Diop. Anderson covers. Jang gets the bucket.
If you're guarding Jang, you know he doesn't mind being challenged. I mean, he's able to convert through physical play. As a matter of fact, the rougher it is, I think the more he likes it.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside Anderson. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Vassell against Edwards. Clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. Anderson pulls it down.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's Vassell penetrating. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it's definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Anderson. After the basket by San Antonio. Outside Edwards.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
McDermott's checked in for Bates Diop. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Throw good, Edwards. Well, practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Richardson. 29 points for him last game against Chicago.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
6 on the shot clock. Ooh, poked away. McDermott, the pass to Richardson. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. To the middle. Here's Towns. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Vassell outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Vassell's got his second basket. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDermott against Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 12.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Russell against Richardson. McDermott outside. Outside Richardson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 6.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Edwards. Six to shoot. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Vassell. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Inside. Here's Jang. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Pirtle's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Richardson. 6 points for him. Pass to Vassell. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Both good from the line that time. And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Now here's Russell. Towns for 3. Poke loose. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Richardson against Russell. Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. That one goes. Count it. Collins has gotten his second bucket.
You know, I think they really want Richardson to be a leader of this team. The best way to do it really is by sharing the ball. Keep everybody involved in the offense.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside, Anderson. Russell finds Reed. And here's Anderson. Back to Reed. 5 to shoot. McDermott against Edwards. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Richardson, that's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They get the rebound. Another shot. Hurdle with the block. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 4 on the clock. Here's Anderson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Richardson against Reed. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Russell to pass to Reed. Here's Anderson. Pass to Noel, looking to win the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. Noel's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Pirtle. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Here's Noel. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Doug McDermott. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And that one misses. And the Spurs with some changes. Roby, he's checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for McDermott. And it's Jones in for Vassell. And he can't hit the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Minnesota calls time here. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Here's McLaughlin. Good D by Richardson. San Antonio leading. Block. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Now here's Reed, covered by Johnson. Reed against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Minnesota. Well, the Spurs shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Roby. Reed defending. Oh, and Reed with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Timberwolves on D. It's a 5-point game. Jones misses.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Noel. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Off target from 3-point range. Well, San Antonio's shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Oh, and Reed with a block. Tipped away. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Pass to McLaughlin. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. McDaniels with it, looking to end the drought. Nails it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 5 now.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Pirtle. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Noel. McDaniels inside. Johnson on him. Stolen by Jones. There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. Here's Reed. Pirtle with the block. Outside Jones. Richardson for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's San Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jakob Poeltl. He had 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 blocks. And, Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
And, Kenny, how about you? What'd you see from the Timberwolves?
They haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. And the lack of production doesn't just fall on the shoulders of the players. The game plan that the coaches have, it's whack. It doesn't work.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Jakob Poeltl out there with Zach Collins. And it's Richardson in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Gobert. Pass to Russell. And here's Edwards. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Vassell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Russell with the ball. Outside Edwards. Now Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Goes up on the wing. And he connects with a jumper. Edwards got 16 points now.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Minnesota with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Towns. And Collins with the big block. Here's Gobert. And at last, they get one to fall. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Russell. Gobert with it. Covered by Pirtle. It's stolen by Pirtle. Johnson against Anderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he drops the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
San Antonio leading. Richardson, the pass to Collins. Johnson against Anderson. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Vassell. for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Collins. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And here's Anderson, covered by Johnson. Back to Edwards. Pirtle with the block. Collins outside. Pass to Vassell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. A different look for San Antonio. Jang comes in for Pirtle, and it's Bates Diop in for Richardson. Johnson against Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Russell against Vassell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
McDermott's checked in for Collins. Free throw is good from Russell.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Johnson against Russell. Pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Outside Russell. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. San Antonio calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to McDermott. Stolen by Anderson. Now Towns. Russell up top, defended by Jones. Russell to pass to Towns. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Spurs shooting just about 43% in the third. Russell against Jones. Pass to McDermott. Over Anderson. San Antonio again missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Vassell can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Anderson against McDermott. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Devin Vassell.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Noel, he's checked in for Anderson. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Pass to Noel. Now Russell. Now Gobert. Defended by McDermott. Deflected! And here's Vassell. 7 points in the game. Here's Jones. That one's good from the corner. Jones has got his second bucket on the night. Now here's Russell. Pass to Noel. Jones against Russell. Here's Gobert. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Vassell. Stripped it away! Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Russell. 9 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. To end the drought. Here's Gobert. And he makes it on the layup. Gobert's got 7 points.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. From outside, off the mark.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
McDaniels can't hit. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Here's Jang. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, out of the pick and roll. Jang's size and athleticism makes him an excellent target.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
McDaniels with it. He's got 5. Russell, the pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. Bates Diop on him. He gets it in there. He has 7.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Jones against Russell. Pass to Bates Diop. And that one's long. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And here's McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Basket's good. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead. And San Antonio has possession. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Here's Bates Diop. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Here's Noel. Pass to Prince. Now Russell. He's got 9. Here's Noel. And there's the rejection. And here's Vassell. Now here's Jones. He has 6. Back to Vassell. Russell with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Pirtle's checked in for Jang. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Outside Edwards. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Pass to Russell. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Over to the left wing, Bates Diop. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 37% in the game.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
San Antonio leading. Here's Vassell. Here's Pirtle. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, he's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand going.
The steal. Here's Vassell. And that one is stuffed right through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Russell following the bucket by the Spurs. Edwards with it. He's got 18. Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 20.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. On the wing, Vassell. The jumper from the wing off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Spurs leading by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Vassell. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Spurs lead by 6. Here's Russell. Right side Anderson. Knocked loose. Wide open look. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
San Antonio shooting at about 44% so far. Richardson against Russell. Richardson, the pass to Johnson. Basket counts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Outside Edwards. Anderson against Johnson. Back to Anderson. Fires top of the key. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Vassell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell against Richardson. Reed for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Collins. Outside Richardson. Here we go, one-on-one. Russell with the ball. Richardson picks him up. Here's the teardrop. Anderson gets the bucket. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Now here's Richardson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes the first. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. He does not get the second one.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage. Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Richardson. That's tipped and stolen by Edwards. And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That'll be a second foul of the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Outside Russell. Six to shoot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Russell's got 13 in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Russell to pass to Edwards. Outside Anderson. Outside Russell. That three's off the mark. Well, the Spurs shooting around 44%. Not bad. McDermott the pass to Johnson. Pass to Richardson. 5 on the clock. McDermott left side. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't go that time.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Johnson, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. And Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Anderson. Up top Edwards. Shoots over Johnson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Vassell. Back to Richardson. Pass to Johnson. The three is up. Richardson, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Russell with the ball. Into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Attacking on the drive, and that's going to give Russell some free throws this time.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And the second free throw is good.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Now Richardson. Pass to Collins. Now Pirtle. And stolen by Gobert. Anderson finds Edwards to the inside. Here's Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Foul. Out of frustration, Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Minnesota has possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Devin Vassell.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. And he can't hit the second. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Vassell passes to Johnson. Misses the 3.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Count it, and the foul. That's on Keldon Johnson.
I like how assertive they've been. I mean, trying to bully that defense on the inside, and they've done that throughout this second half.
What's up?
Here's Richardson. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Russell over Pirtle. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Johnson inside, guarded by Edwards.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Anderson against Pirtle. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Roby, he's checked in for Collins. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Johnson against Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first.
I love the intensity he's brought to the floor since halftime, in constant attack mode.
And both free throws good for Edwards. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Richardson against Russell. Now here's Richardson. The D's right on him. He's off on that one.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Stripped away. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. To the left wing. The shot. That one's wide left. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Roby. Richardson, the pass to Vassell. And the shot's good. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Russell. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Anderson with space. Plenty of room that knocked down that one.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Towns. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Russell from outside. They get it back. Gobert gets the bucket. And that's a double-double for him now.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 20 points.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. They get it back. Gobert. And finally, that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Richardson. 1:27 left in the final quarter. Gobert against Pirtle. Here's Roby. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Russell up top, guarded by Richardson. The shot by Russell, no good. San Antonio shooting just 38% here in the fourth. And it's Richardson penetrating. Oh, and Towns with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Stolen by Anderson. Russell against Richardson. Good D by Richardson. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Vassell. Edwards pulls it in. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, Russell missing. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's Roby. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. 20 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
To the left side wing. Here's Roby. No good from outside. And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. On the wing, McDermott. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
It is crucial for McDermott's confidence that he hits huge shots like that, proving to himself that he can be clutch.
And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Richardson for three. Here's Pirtle. Count it!
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.